So let's just see what happens here. A2, slow it down. What damage are we going to do? I mean, hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another one of those silly old videos. What's going on? We've got a champion, one of the first epics that I ever got, who I've just been rated trash the whole time because when I used him early on, he was completely useless. Turns out, I've been looking into the multiplier stuff, and he got a buff in September, and suddenly he's another one of these crazy champs. So what I'm realizing is there's a few champions in the meta, in the game, that have got crazy multipliers if you can make them work. So two, which I'm going to call out here, are Titus, who I might do a video on soon. He's the second hardest hitting champion in the game if you can get him to lose half his health, which makes me think that maybe he's a great contender for something like a Swift parry set and seeing if we can make it work. But it's so situational. It's very hard to do. It's not like he's got some sort of unkillable thing going on here. So you'd almost need to run him with, like an increased attack champion, maybe a man-eater or someone like that to give him unkillable, then take a load of damage, then you unleash, and he unleashes not really that dissimilar to Trunder in terms of damage potential, according to the multiplier data. So I do want to test this out, but that could be kind of broken. So I'm thinking about how I'm going to use him. So he's one. Another one in the mix is actually Deathless, but even harder to activate, I guess. Attacks all enemies, always a crit. You don't need any crit rate. And as long as 2 or more people are dead, Deathless hits like an absolute beast. Again, one of the hardest hitting champions for AoEs in the game. But both of those are quite hard to activate, right? So this champion I'm going to show you today is not hard to activate. You just got to build him in gear that's relevant. And I've overlooked this guy for a long time now, so I apologize if I'm the reason that you've kept him in your vaults. And I'm not saying everyone should go and build him out because he offers very little other utility. But he hits like SKULLCROWN, he hits like Talia, he hits like Sinacia, he hits like, who else have we got in here? Dark Elhain, not Dark Aethel. I was thinking, hold on, that doesn't sound very good. Dark Elhain. That's the type of damage level we're talking about here. So, who is this? Who's this guy? Galkut. What is this guy all about? Let me show you. A1's actually got a decreased defense on it, which is not that bad, but it's only a 25% chance to land. You can put it up to, 50%? It's okay. It's a double hitter. 50% chance to land a decreased defense. It's actually okay. It's not bad, A1. His A2 is an AoE, but it hits the enemy one by one, and it's random. The damage inflicted decreases by 25% after each hit. So the first one you're probably going to blow up, and then the rest of them you're going to slowly reduce your damage. Well, actually quite quickly reduce your damage. So it's probably not a one-shot, but we'll see. It hits hard. It hits hard. And in his A3 is a bomb ability. And you know what we say about bomb abilities? Bombs are trash. Don't worry about this guy. And that's still true. However, this ability hits so freaking hard. It hits really hard. And this is the ability, in fact, the A2 and A3 both hit really hard. So I'm going to show you him in action. And it might just be an alternative. Like if you guys have not pulled the nuker yet, he hits harder than a Kale. Okay? If you guys have not pulled your arena nuker, let me just make sure I'm factually correct by saying that. I'm pretty sure he hits harder than all the start champs. Yeah, hits harder than all of the starter champs. So I'm not saying go and invest everything into this guy, but if you've got him and you want someone that's going to nuke, this is how I've built mine. Let's just get me out of the way a second. So I've gone for a kind of standard nuke build with Helm Smasher. We've gone for Heart of Glory for more damage when we've got high health. We've gone for Ruthless Ambush, more damage on our first hit. We've gone for Bring It Down, more damage against higher HP. Stoke to Fury, more damage if I've got debuffs, and then Helm Smasher to ignore defense. So that's like an optimal damage build if you build it in with the right people, basically. In terms of laying the bombs, you obviously need accuracy to lay bombs. They detonate after 2 turns. I tell you what, him with War Mother hits hard as well, by the way, is probably like a genuine option for PvP at least. I don't have a War Mother, but I feel like that's probably like some sort of legitimate option going on there, because it hits hard, places bombs. War Mother hits hard and detonates bombs. I think those two together probably blow up anything in the game if you could make it work. But we're reaching high. We're reaching high with that one. So let's get him out there. Let's show what he can do. We're going to start by just doing like a damage showcase, like I normally would do on anyone that I'm trying to do this with. So we've got increased crit damage with an attack aura. We've got the 2 people that buff damage. We've got our Lydia for decreased defense and weaken. You could throw in Arbiter here, and you would do a similar sort of amount of damage. The multipliers are maybe it's slightly better, but it's pretty similar. It's going to be pretty similar between the two. So what do we do then? We increase our attack because his damage is based from attack. Decrease defense and weaken everywhere. Poisons, yes. Poisons, yes. And then we're going to show off his A3 first. Slow this bad boy down. A3. Let's go. 200k across the board. I mean, what is going on with some of these champions? Let's just come back into here and show the same craziness on his A2 and see if that does anything weird, like nukes everyone into the ground. Let's do the same again. Obviously, yeah, this is showing his maximum potential, guys. Remember that. But it's still pretty cool to see. So A2 then. Remember, the first person we hit is going to take the biggest hit. So if you're selecting this, you want to take out the tank, I guess. Let's go for Gladiator. So we started with a 329, and then obviously it got less and less and less until basically at the end it did nothing. 329, sitting that fella down over there. So can he do damage? Yes, he can. I'll show you his build now and how I've got him built. He's in Savage gear. He's in Strong gear. Okay? He's in Strong gear. That doesn't mean that he wouldn't do a lot of damage either way, but I've got him with high attack, 4.7k, 100% crit rate, 265 crit damage. So, yes, he's in high level gear. Crit damage on the gloves with speed, attack percentage chest, attack percent boots. This is maxing this fella out. But, you know, that's what I would do with anyone that I'm trying to hit hard with. So why wouldn't you do the same? I'll show you a Faction War run, which I recorded from yesterday. I'll speed it through, and you can see some of the hits he does there. Okay, so I do think like genuinely useful for faction wars. Like the faction Aldrin tribes lack good damage dealers, and I think him coming in as a damage dealer, we showed off Aldrin Jailer the other day, who hits single target like an absolute ridiculous machine. He kind of falls into that same damage dealer, but he also brings a decreased defense, which is kind of good utility for bosses and stuff. So actually kind of nice. In terms of where would I run him in dungeons, well, he does have a double hit A1 for Fire Knight, so he's probably viable for Fire Knight. Helps you through the waves, double hit A1. He's not top tier or anything, but he could do the job. Ice Golem, kind of similar really. Okay then, let's throw him into this team here. We've got a drop defense champ. We've got some control in seal and a revive if we need it for that second wave. There's a drop defense. Here's the nuke. 70 odd K across the board without weaken out. So still a smack. Obviously puts bombs out there. Bomb meta is kind of nothing right now. Good old hit there without the without decreased defense down as well. I really wish they would change something about bombs. I wish they would do something like when a bomb explodes, it sets a surrounding group of people around that bomb alight, burns, so that it's like a different way of getting an HP burn out there. Just something different, because right now, bombs in anything other than PvP are just a complete joke, a complete waste of time. So we're going to get through to the boss in about a minute. And I'm pretty sure like he's up against some good champions here in terms of damage. And I'm sure he's put out some good numbers here. So bombs everywhere. Let's just see what these bombs even do. What are they going to hit for in PvE content? So we've got bombs exploding for like 18k on the boss. I mean, it's just so weak. It's just so weak. It's such a shame. But in terms of him clearing out and doing damage, he's got enough damage to do the job. So I guess we'll move on to other places. The main place I want to show you really is the arena. Because the arena is, for me, it would be the only real reason you're going to build him. I think. Like, this is all nice. Like, he can do damage. You can put damage out there. But because his utility is weak, I don't feel like that's what you're going to use him for. If you're going to use him at all, you're going to build him out to be your arena nuker. So let's get to that and let's see how he performs there. Is he going to blow up enough here? Come on, bombs. Do something. 18k. Do something better than that. Seriously. 18k. It's absolutely shocking. Right, let's get into the arena. No thank you, Cursed Gear. No thank you. So, you're going to want to... Oh, what we're playing here? We're playing like high-level Gold 4. He's too quick for my madame. Wrong madame. Wrong madame syndrome. Sandra's not built either. I'm literally... My account is cursed with people not being built right now. But she's fast enough anyway. So, I think that's got to be the right one. Speed into speed. Into Madame. Here we go. She actually resisted that. Maybe she's not built either. So AoE then on the A3. Let's go. 70k across the board AoE. If he popped a bomb on there as well, that's basically SKULLCROWN damage, by the way. SKULLCROWN damage right there. If he popped a bomb on as well, those bombs hit for percentage of the enemy's health. So, I mean, it's kind of it's not broken. It's just good damage. He's a good nuker. He can do this job. Let's see what he does on auto as well. Let's just watch me get beaten up first. Are we going to get beaten up? Feels like we are. Come on, Lissandra, do your job. Come back. We'll take it. Okay, let's try another one. So we're just to try it full auto, just make sure he rotates the abilities as we'd want him to. So, Madame, are you going to do yourself an A3? No, you want those shields. So dumb. But even through no decreased defense, he sat that whole wave down. So let's just try 3v3. I just want to see if I can get a decreased defense and weaken out before he gets a turn, just to get a bit more damage out. So let's see what this does. Obviously, I've messed up every other team I got. Doesn't matter. 3v3, I think, is the best place to test arena because it's more real. So increase speed, drop theirs, decrease defense and weaken, but they got debuffs out. Okay, Arbiter's our target. Arbiter is the only one with decreased defense and weaken on. Let's slow it down. What sort of damage we're going to do with the A3? 118k. This guy sitting in the vault for everyone. 118k in the bank. I'll skip through these and then we're going to try his A2 as well. Okay, let's have a quick look at his A2 as well, just to round things off. Just about quick enough. No, nothing's kind of stopping us here in terms of block debuff. So decreased defense and weaken out there. So A2, it hits hardest on the first hit. So who do I want to 100% kill? Also, I can see with this decreased defense and weaken, like he's taken a lot of damage already. So's he. Warlord's basically not taking a scratch. So I've got two options. I either nuke Warlord and hope the second hit bounces into Arbiter, or I nuke Arbiter to take the resurrection ability away. I think it's probably Arbiter. So let's just see what happens here. A2, slow it down. What damage are we going to do? I mean, I feel like the A2's stronger. The A2's stronger than the A1. Wow. All I can say is I'm sorry. I'm sorry he was low on my tier list. He's still kind of like, I still don't really know where to put him on the tier list. Where are we going to use him, guys? Where are we going to use this guy? He's got a crazy kit. Crazy bad. But he smacks really hard. Where are we going to use him? Just the arena, I think. I think he could come anywhere and do some nukage for you. But if you really want someone that's going to work for you, I think it's just the arena. But anyway, guys, it's another option for us. It's someone we didn't know about before. I will keep trying to find these little kind of, gems, I guess, that probably are sitting in everyone's vaults. And, you're crying you don't have your SKULLCROWN yet. I'll tell you what, maybe you've got one. Maybe you've got one and he's sitting in the vault and he's called Galkut and he's also been on raid ads and we've all been laughing at him. Maybe he is there already. Anyway, guys, I've been Hell Hades. I'll catch you later.